From cosmetology to culinary arts, career and technical education programs in Central Texas are helping students get job training.
I think it's very valuable in high school to be able to say, wow, I got the experience in this particular field while I'm still in high school to really see if it's something that I want to do.
But when COVID-19 forced schools to close, many CTE programs struggled to move their hands on coursework online.
Because the students are at home, it means that they don't have the equipment. They can't do demonstrations and simulations and things of that nature.
James's students train to become everything from nursing assistants to EMTs. And for seniors, that training culminates with the completion of certification exams.
Certification for our seniors has definitely taken a hard step back. Prior to the closure, we were scheduled to begin our hospital rotations, and the students were also prepared to test toward the end of April and May. And so the seniors who were scheduled for those exams, they were unable to do it.
Getting certified can have a huge impact on a student's future. If you're studying welding or automotive tech, a certification is what enables you to get a job after graduation. Donald Davis teaches graphic design and audiovisual courses in Hayes CISD. He believes certifications give his students a leg up.
When those kids go into college and they study graphic design and their professor finds out they have that certification, almost every student I've had has almost been given free rein because it shows they already know what they're doing.
Many of Davis's students were able to take their certification exams online, but for other programs, it wasn't so easy.
Our cosmetology students take the state TDLR exam. The fire and EMT students that I graduated from our program, and they generally take the TCFP test and the EMT test, all of which have been put on hold.
Traditionally, these tests were done at school because they required a proctor to conduct the exam in person. So figuring out how to conduct these certifications online took time.
NHA just recently has finally rolled out their online testing because this is a huge shift for them as well. And they have to go through other steps because they're nationally accredited. And I want my nurse, I want my firefighter, my EMT to be tested appropriately. And so those things are happening now. We've recently had 3 students who have gone on and passed the CCMA test just recently.
One of those students is Chloe Swanson.
So I think we were going to test in April, but it was delayed a lot. I tested last week, I believe, and it was a big change because we were going to test at the school, but we had to test online. So they had to, it was crazy going through like the whole experience with the proctor, and they had to check like around my workspace, and I had to show them my scratch paper and rip it when I was done. So yeah, it was weird.
While Swanson was able to get her medical assistant certification, other students are still in limbo. Arlene McCowan has been studying animal science since she was a freshman.
And we hadn't taken our test for the certified veterinary assistant yet. So our teacher, Ms. Spear, was trying to figure out a way to be able to get us to take that. She's still trying. We haven't figured it out yet.
McCowan was able to land a summer internship without her certification, but she worries about what will happen when she goes to college in the fall.
When I go to college this fall, I need to look for a job hopefully at a different clinic. And I'm not sure, since I don't have any certifications or anything like that, if that might make it harder to get a job at a different clinic.
That's why Swanson feels lucky.
Yeah, I am lucky that I got to get my certification and everything because, a lot did change, just even more for a lot of other seniors that I don't know. So
other students aren't so lucky, but James hopes this will be a learning experience for CTE educators.
We're going to have to learn to do things differently, especially when you think about the way the certification boards work.
So if something like this ever happens again, they'll be ready.
In the CTE world, as much as we were depending on hands-on learning and work-based instruction and things of that nature, here in the 21st century, we now recognize we probably need to integrate more simulation into our instruction. So what we've learned now is that we can improve our system by really just expanding our systems.
We have a seat back there. I'm setting at 28. Let's do it. Hey, are you ready? Let's go. Yes.
Start with hand washing then?
Yes, ma'am. 28. Is it open?
This reporting is sponsored by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting's American Graduate Get to Work initiative. For more information about Central Texas job opportunities, go to austinpbs.org/American Graduate.